time that happens.
And you said now it takes about 30 minutes.
30, I want you to think about that. I've presented a lot of power banks over the years here. It takes like 2 to 3 hours, it feels like, to recharge those power banks.
Yeah, because they're big, they're powerful.
Well, but the little power banks that just charge your phones is what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's for the little power banks. These power stations that you have right here in front of you, these are gonna power 99% of your home appliances and will be able to recharge from 0 to 80% in 30 minutes.
Wild.
And then from 0 to 100% in 56 minutes. And that is a testament to the battery technology, the advancement in battery technology. That's what makes EcoFlow such an amazing just customer experience. Because again, like I said, the first thing you do is you get out of the box, you're gonna plug it in, you're gonna say, holy cow, I can't believe how quick this charged all the way up. And when you know that, you can have something in a pinch. Well, there's storms coming, let's just plug the EcoFlow in. Hey, look, you know what? Let's go to the picnic. Sometimes over here they've got like the theater in the park.
Yeah, yes.
You know what? Now you got your wagon. Now you've got your EcoFlow. Now you've got a way to bring your phones and everything and and all the different things that you might have with your little blanket, your picnic blanket, and then have a fan with you while you're out there for the theater in the park. All those things. And then the community pool. And then it'll be there for these moments like we've seen. And I love this. As a mother or as a father or as a provider, knowing that we can still take care of the people that are in our home. And maybe it's just us. I can make myself breakfast in the morning. I can make myself coffee in the morning. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, I said that. It's a peace of mind for you and everyone that you love, or as a wonderful gift to give to somebody, who has maybe, in an area that is prone to a lot of electrical power outages and things of that nature. It's one of the, and I can't say this enough, the best investment that you could possibly make the very first time you use it. The very first time you get in that stress situation where you're saying, oh my goodness, I do have young kids or my family, or I just, my mom has a CPAC, what am I gonna do? We don't have any power. Let's walk over to the bedroom because we want to show you that again, because this is where that portability comes in. The fact that it is under 30 pounds. Yeah,
exactly.
Right? You're not tethered to one place.
No.
And that's the beauty.
No, and look, and I'm just gonna carry the extra battery, but we could throw
the wagon,
we could take the wagon, and then we can.
There's even a case for the.
Well, the case is actually for
the wagon.
For the wagon.
Wow.
Itself. How nice is that?
Nice looking wagon.
It is really, really nice. I'll just wheel it over here really quickly. But I could go ahead and I could carry it, and then I want you to think, okay, so in the bedroom, what will we be using? All right, it's a heating blanket. We're talking about summer, and the last thing a lot of us want to hear is warmth. Getting a coffee, iced coffee. But you're right though, it is still fairly cool in a lot of different places here.
But even in the winter, there's disastrous
But that's what I was gonna say.
Right?
You're gonna have this for at a minimum 10 years. I want you to think of what can happen in the next 10 years. That's 10 winters. And that's how many months of winter, and as we know in the north, and I lived in Minneapolis, that felt like 13 months.
It sure does. Exactly. I just want to see a green grass come out of the spring.
Living in Minneapolis, let me tell you what, when it would look beautiful out, it was 35 below outside. Yeah, trust me, you will take the hurricanes if you've ever been up there. You walk outside, your eyes freeze, you close the door, you say, I think I'll stay inside.
And bless your heart, you were sharing a story or how you go outside and deal with the generator that was under.
I didn't have a beanie, I didn't have my gloves, I was totally unprepared. I'm like, why do my ears hurt me so badly? And then of course I'm thinking, I'm gonna lose my ears.
Frostbite.
Full frostbite, 35 below. When you live in these different places, in these different environments, you adapt to them. We adapt to this. I've had since I was in Minneapolis. No joke. This was my heating blanket. Yeah. You adapt. Living in Florida, you adapt. That's why so many people who are new to Florida say, "What am I going to do if a hurricane comes?" You start to look. You start to research. Well, you've got a generator, but what happens if we can't own one? What happens if we just say, "I don't want to use a generator"? There's got to be something better now, right? In today's day and age. With technology, there is. In the world of better, EcoFlow is the #1 because EcoFlow has paved this path of creating the most advanced form of just personal power stations for regular consumers like us. I look around this studio, I can't tell you how many people here own one, right?
Absolutely.
All of our hosts, all the
100%.
different stories, people who come and ask me questions, and they don't ask questions just about themselves. Hey, look, which one do you think would be good for my mother? My mom lives alone. I've just been looking for something. I want to make sure she's got something. I don't want something that's, in fact, I think Bill Duggan got the Delta, this particular one for his mom. Because he's just like, look, she lives far away.
She's in California, right?
Yeah, she's in California. I want to make sure she has something. But when you have something like this, I repeat myself a lot because I just think it's the point on this is important. It's nice to know you got something, right? It's nice to know, okay, we got a generator. But Lynn, if you had the generator but you didn't know how to use it, well, then it's just pointless to have it. It's nice to know that we've got this power station at home now and at the ready, and that we have the confidence that we can use it.
Right.
And then
Peace of mind.
Total peace of mind. But then I've got, and I'm just going to flip this around.
And not complicated. I can't stress that enough. So I get that when Bill was asking questions for his mom or for anyone. You take it out, you charge it, it's ready to go.
He wouldn't get this for his mom if it was complicated, let alone big and scary and bulky. I wouldn't have this for my grandmother in her condo if it was going to be something intimidating. This is simple for everybody, whether you're new to it. There's no intimidation factor, knowing that you can run it indoors and run it in your bedroom for your CPAP, for your heating blanket, getting ready in the morning when you get your tweaked hair and you got your blow dryer and you're ready to go out and meet the girls for lunch, all these different things.
You can still do that,
You can still look good. You don't got to show up looking disheveled like you didn't have power at home. And you get to do it right here with something that you invested in today that you'll have for tomorrow and then next year and the year after that.
Okay, we are very busy. It is the final minute. In this last minute, let's go through it once again. Really, who is this for? And I know it's such a simple question, but it's really for everybody.
Everybody.
If you live in a condo or you live in an apartment, you live in a home, and that's why you were saying people are buying, just coming back, and they know when today's special, it's the best value they're gonna find. They already have maybe another system. They love it so much, they're coming back in and getting another one and buying the extra battery. This is the day to do it.
You can never have enough power.
No.
We always say,
nobody's ever said no.
I want the bigger TV. You want to have the most power that you can have.
Yeah, this is the Goldilocks. This is, again, under 30 pounds. Bundle is absolutely flying out the top of, flying out the door, I should say, and I think they're saying you're going to be back at 9 o'clock.
Oh, well, you guys aren't getting rid of me. I'll be here every hour until about midnight.
You're the best. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Alrighty. I am so excited for you for making that decision. It is, and I said that